Hi guys, and welcome to NYC. Well, well. You're probably asking, what new, exciting, cool place are you going to this time? Well, it's two of those three things. Did I just mention three things or four? It's two of those things. The one thing it's not is new. Yes, the first time in NYC history, we're going back to a place. Clearly, we like it a lot. This is another
Night of Joy.
Yeah, that's right. You remember this place. It's in Brooklyn. It's just a fun place all around, as the name says. I mean, it's like you got, it's very chill. It's got a great rooftop, good vibes. No one's pressuring you to get another drink. You're just hanging out. But you will want another drink because they are delicious.
So good.
They're cheap and they're strong. I mean, I don't know how you can go wrong. I don't know if they put something on the drinks or what, but like the last time we went there, after a drink or two, we were like, wow, we're feeling real great. We went from having a good night to a night of joy.
I think it was after one night. Yeah, or sorry, one drink.
One drink and one night. So we're like,
and one night.
It's a nice night out. We want to go out and, hang out and talk, have a nice romantic date.
Soak it all up.
And
Summer.
Where can we go? Well, we can go to one of the fancy places in Manhattan, but you need the reservations, the time, you have to get there in time, the deposit, all that nonsense. That's fine too. We'll do that again at some point, but let's just go have a good night, have some drinks, relax, and have another night of joy. We'll catch you there.
Let's do it. We were there. We're here for another night of joy, as we already shared. And I have the lavender grapefruit gin drink, which I had the last time. And I was really debating. I had a kind of an internal debate with myself about whether or not I had ordered that last time. I should have just assumed that I did because I love lavender, that flavor to me, and the smell and everything I really love. So this drink I decided to get again, and I did have it last. It is quite herbal, earthy, you really taste the gin. I would say you mostly taste the gin. There's a hint of grapefruit and a hint of lavender. Mostly, probably more so grapefruit than lavender, but that's okay. I like it. It's not my favorite drink in the world, but I am enjoying it. Now I shall have a sip. Yeah, I would say, you get the floral, the earthy flavor of the gin. No, it's good, but you should come to it night of joy.
I have the jalapeno blackcurrant tequila. It's good. It's spicy, as you might guess. You get that jalapeno up front. Blackcurrant, nice kind of dark, juicy flavor in there, and then tequila. I mean, it's pretty strong, but really nicely balanced. I mean, and spicy, but not too spicy. The whole thing is well mixed. Honestly, these are great tequilas. These are great cocktails, as you can tell, and they're like great price too. This rooftop is awesome. There's lights strung up. There's trees. Very, very nice. Having a great time. We get another round in a second.
Oh, hello there. Well, I had, as you can see, it was a drink, but I finished most of it now. I had the natural frozen margarita. I always say it like that, and Mike is like, "Why do you say it like that?" But because that's how you say it. I'm saying it correctly. But anyway, so it was natural. I'm not 100% sure what's meant by that, but it was natural, and it was nice. It was a good. I would say just kind of like a regular, like a plain, margarita. No strawberry flavor, no lychee, no mango, but that's okay. It was still good. It was frozen. Not really much to say. I think all of you have probably had a frozen margarita at some point in your lives. That's basically what it tasted like. But I have this beautiful atmosphere around me, and I have this excellent company here and my hubby Mike to enjoy. So, that added to it. But that's a little about that drink.
I had, well, not air. I finished it. Rosemary ginger bourbon. That was the last sip. The fact that by the time we get to talk to them, we've already finished them is definitely a sign that we're liking them.
I can tell you.
Well, I mean, the name on the can is what it is. It's rosemary, it's ginger, and it's bourbon. It's a good combination. Like bourbon, get the ginger. Our cameraman is having technical. All right, we just had some technical difficulties. Our cameraman. All right, so we're back. We had our camera woman had some technical difficulties, so this is attempt 3. Third time's the charm, baby. So we had this drink called I had this drink called the rosemary ginger bourbon, and I think what I was saying was it's basically like it's what it says on the can. It's rosemary, it's ginger, and it's bourbon. Well, there's no more left, so I don't know why I'm trying to sip it. But it was a very good drink, which is why there's no more left. Rosemary and ginger, I gotta say, it's a great combination. You take that nice, wonderful ginger flavor, you put the rosemary in, which adds a little bit of spice, a little bit more of the herbalness. And then you got the bourbon, which just kind of, bourbon goes really well with ginger. So you put the 3 together and you just get a really nice blended drink. All the drinks here are very well blended and delicious, which is great because they're not very expensive. Yes, if you're paying $20 for a drink, a cocktail, then you better hope that it's well blended and delicious. But for sometimes if you come to a place where the drinks are cheaper, you immediately associate cheap with being not good. That's absolutely not the case here. If you want a real place to have a great time, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the lights and the great rooftop, and have great cocktails that are cheap, come here because the drinks, you'll love them. They're all really good and sufficient and strong, and they're cheap, so it's a great deal. Come here. I enjoy it. All right. I feel like I always say all right, and that we're back. Well, we're clearly back because we're this is definitely not a night of joy, although it was a night of joy. Mm-hmm. We did really have a great time. I think the mark of a good place is when the hours just fly by. And we weren't there that long. I think we were there for 2 hours probably, but it felt like probably about a half hour. We were just hanging out there talking. I agree. Having some good laughs. Just had a good time, talking about some different things, and before the night was gone, and it was a beautiful night out. It's a great rooftop, really. I mean, the downstairs is cool too. It has a really neat kind of vibe to it. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like almost like walking into very homey, like walking into like it's like an old house from like the 50s almost, with like a bar. But the upstairs is really nice. It's very green. It's lined by trees, flowers, crisscross lights across the hanging.
Which we want to have too, the twinkly lights.
Yeah, the twinkly lights. A lot of nice small tables for 2 people, so you could sit very could sit close to the person you're with, which is nice. And a good amount of people were there on dates and out with friends, and it's a great place. We talked about the drinks, but they are, sufficiently strong, I think. And you're just like they're good too. They don't taste just like alcoholic drinks. They're nicely blended. And I mean, the best part of it all, we had 4 drinks. We had 2 each basically. At
Not 4 each.
Yeah, not 4 each. At a lot of cocktail places, that would be like, okay, figure maybe $18 cocktail. With tip, you're suddenly looking at, maybe close to $100, maybe.
You're right.
Around there. Here, it was basically half that. It was like 50 total.
Yeah.
So the drinks are, rather than being like 18 to 20, they're like, I don't know.
What is that, 12? No.
Yeah, probably about $12 each, I would say. Which is awesome. And I would say, honestly,
here.
Yeah, they might not be up to the quality of like some of the, the best of the best, but they're not that far off. And they're really good and enjoyable, and they have a big menu of a lot of different things. So honestly, I don't really have anything bad to really say about it. I mean, I don't know about you. I think we had a great time.
Oh yeah, and we had a great time the time before. But this was just yet another night of joy.
Night of joy redux.
That's right. No, I have only good things to say. We enjoyed the outdoors.
So yeah, we're fun. We're fun that we went out. We're happy that we went out, had fun, had a good time. It was a great night in terms of weather-wise. In the high 60s, so it wasn't too hot, but it felt really nice and refreshing. So yeah, it was great. We were very happy that we went out. It's a nice way to break up the week. Today's Wednesday, so yeah. Thank you for joining us. And
good night.
We'll see you very soon for another one. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye, guys.